Chapter 13, Kaylee. When I get to English after lunch, I'm determined to help get Lynn and Drew together. I don't think he's ever looked at another girl since Lynn's knight in shining armor moment in 6th grade. I honestly didn't think he'd go along with the idea of a makeover, and him not fighting it tells me how much he really is into Lynn. Oliver Ryder walks into the class, and I have another idea. Oliver is friends with Lynn, and he seems nice. He's in AP Pre-Cal and Physics with me, but so is Lynn and some of their other friends. None of them are in English. When he sits down, I move to the desk next to him. Hey. Hi? Oliver has a look on his face like he's not sure if I mean to be talking to him. How's your day going? Fine. Yours? Great. So I wanted to ask you about your friend. I don't know why, but he looks pained at the statement. Maybe earlier was a fluke, and he regretted having a band nerd who thought they could just walk up and talk to him. Oliver's a popular jock, just like the rest of the knights. None of them have ever spoken to me or my friends before today. They don't do relationships, so don't waste your time. Yeah, he doesn't need to tell me that. I know all of them have a reputation for being players on and off the field. I've had enough of that sort of nonsense already. Oh no, not the guys. Lynn. Lynn? Oliver's voice goes up an octave. His cheeks turn pink like he's embarrassed for me. By how hot my face feels, I'm sure I'm blushing. That's not what I meant. I like guys, I insist. Before I can come up with a better response, Mrs. Green starts the class. As soon as class is over, Oliver leaves. I'm pretty sure he's running away from me. If I'm going to get information on Lynn for Drew, I'm going to need to be more discreet. That is, if I can even get the knight to talk to me. I meet up with Drew in the hallway on the way to jazz band. Will you fix my glasses now, he asks. Will you give the makeover a try for a week? You said for one day, not a week. Drew dramatically throws his head back. If you give it at least a week, I'll put the screws back in your glasses Wednesday. Are you holding my glasses hostage now? When you put it that way, yes, I nod. Why? I hate my contacts, and Lynn has already seen me without my glasses. Can I please have them back? Drew puts his hands together like he's literally begging for me to put his glasses back together. Because it's for your own good. Just because she was in the same room doesn't mean she saw you. If that was true, we wouldn't have to make a plan to get her attention. She saw, so please give me my glasses back. How do you know she saw you without your glasses? She asked in AP Government where my glasses were. I told her they broke during lunch. Lynn talked to you? See, it's already working, and she noticed she didn't have glasses. That's great news. And then I add, you told her your glasses broke, so now you can't wear them for the next couple of days until a reasonable amount of time has passed for you to get them fixed. Fine, but I'm going back to my clothes tomorrow. Drew pouts and looks like an adorable puppy. Please give it a week. If she's already noticing you and talking to you, then you should stick with it for a week. That way you can really give this experiment a try. You're going to annoy me relentlessly until I agree, aren't you? Drew walks into the band hall. Of course, it's in your best interest to agree sooner rather than later. I don't know why I'm friends with you. I guess I'll wear your new clothes for the rest of this week, but I refuse to wear the bedazzled jeans you bought. Yay! And after school, we can get you shoes that aren't so ragged. I clap my hands together in excitement. Behind us, Carter walks into the band hall and says, I want to ask why Kaylee is squealing, but I feel like I don't want to know. Drew is sticking with the makeover. I clap my hands some more. Correction. Under duress, I agreed to wear the new clothes for the rest of the week. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop saying makeover. Drew goes to assemble his horn for class. Mr. Gregory calls the class to attention, and Drew doesn't have any more time to argue against the makeover. Remember when your sectionals are this week, and you need to be on the field ready to play at 6 tonight. We're marching the entire show Friday, so it needs to be ready. Mr. Gregory calls as the final bell rings. All right, we have 2.5 hours to get your makeover finished. Are you ready? I asked Drew as we put our horns back in our cubby. Stop saying that. I thought we're only getting shoes. How long will that take? Shoe shopping with Kaylee? That can take an eternity. Sarah, my younger sister, walks over to us. Since she's a freshman this year, she's in band with us. Are you taking me home first? Sarah would be a mini-me if we didn't dress and do our makeup so differently. She's 5'2" and has bleached blonde hair. Unlike me, she doesn't dye it. We have the same blue eyes and button nose. She wears minimal makeup and neutral tones. I, on the other hand, love bold makeup that really pops. Sometimes I wear fake nose and lip rings. My wardrobe screams punk rock, while hers is softer and more girly. Today, she's wearing black skinny jeans, sparkly sandals, and a pink halter top. She had a black cardigan on earlier, so she'd be in dress code. We don't have time, I say to my sister, and we're getting new shoes for Drew, not me. Plus, we need to have eaten dinner before we get back. I have homework I need to do, Sarah whines, starting to pout. You can work on it in the van or in the food court. We don't need your help with finding shoes. I holler at Carter as he makes his way to us. Hey, Carter, are you coming with us to the mall? Drew turns to look at him. Please don't leave me alone with Kaylee when she's on a mission. Of course I'm coming. This has been highly entertaining. Is Cornlet coming too? Carter ruffles Sarah's hair. She hates him ruffling her hair and calling her Cornlet. The first time they met, he called her Baby Corn since she's my younger sister and our last name is Cobb. She threw a fit and said she wasn't a baby. The next week, Carter found out Baby Corn is called Cornlet, and he's called her that since. When we were younger, she didn't mind the nickname. For the last couple of years, it's really annoyed her. Like I have a choice, Sarah glares at Carter. Let's go. Time's a-wasting and we don't have much to begin with. I walk out of the band hall. For all of Sarah's complaints on the way to the mall about homework, she doesn't even bring her backpack with her. We're trying to get you to look like someone Lynn dates. She dates exclusively jocks, so I think Jordans, I say to Drew as we walk into the shoe department. Wait, all of this is to get Lynn's attention? Lynn Kingston? Sarah sounds incredulous. You realize changing his clothes won't turn him into a tall, hot jock? Which, as you said, is Lynn's type, and she doesn't stray from it. She just broke up with the captain of the football team, who is way hot. No offense or anything, Drew, but that's not you, she chimes in unhelpfully. See, even Sarah knows this is a dumb idea. Drew throws his hands in the air. I just want to survive this project with my dignity and GPA intact. But it's already working. She came up to you to talk today. You have 12 weeks of working on this project to make her realize why band nerds are better than jocks, I point out. Lynn talked to him in a class where they were partnered together. I don't think that counts, Kaylee, Carter says. No, not then. She talked to him during AP Government. She even noticed he wasn't wearing his glasses, I counter. How did I not know Lynn came to talk to you? That's a huge step, man, Carter claps Drew on the back. She wanted to make sure I hadn't lost her number for our project, since I forgot to text her after second period was over. Since class hadn't started, she put her number in so I couldn't lose it. What? You didn't tell me that. What did she save her number as? I reached for his phone. Lynn Kingston. What else would she save it as? And why does that matter? Because if she saved it as something cute, it'd mean it's not only about the project. I need to see it, I say. Drew reluctantly hands me his phone. She put a basketball emoji followed by the number 12. Not just about the project. Pretty sure that's because she lives and breathes basketball and 12 is her jersey number, Drew says with zero enthusiasm. Can we get this trip over with so we can eat before Monday night practice? Fine. After an hour, we finally agree on getting him low-top Converse and Nike tennis shoes.